And visit them at the Missoula Home and Garden Show, March 22nd and 23rd.
The Missoula Animal Services Shelter saves 97% of the animals in its care, and it is expanding with new cat rooms, dog kennels, and a larger lobby for visitors. The remodel will help keep animals physically and mentally healthy for as long as it takes to meet their new loving families. Your donation to our Possum Shelter campaign will provide Missoula's lost and surrendered pets with a second chance. Visit online at www.missoulapublichealth.org/animals to learn more and donate today.
The Montana Outdoor Radio Show is brought to you in part by Missoula Chevrolet, Tire-Rama, Brett's RV and Marine, and by Placer Motors. Once again, here's the captain and his crew.
But first, why don't we take a look at your weather forecast for west of the Continental Divide, shall we? Looks like this. Today, got some rain, maybe a little snow likely as well. Highs are going to be in the upper 30s to mid-40s. Tonight, mostly cloudy, slight chance of snow. Highs are only going to be in the 20s. Now, Sunday, we're going to have a chance of rain in the morning, and then it's going to be rain likely through the afternoon and evening, maybe a little heavier by then. Highs are going to be in the 40s. Now, don't forget, gang, you can always get the latest in outdoor news, detailed weather forecasts, great videos to watch. Some of those just crack me up. I can't get over the guy with his big, heavy-duty electric reel.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. Yeah,
He's reeling in his little kid right on an inner tube.
Well,
so the kid
it's
doesn't,
on a little plastic sled.
On a little plastic sled, so the kid doesn't have to walk back up the hill
right, and
to
he doesn't
sled
have
down
to
the
tow
hill.
him back up. Yeah.
Right.
So he's sitting there in a chair, and he opens the drag, and the kid slides down, pulling the line out. Right. Then he switches the drag, turns on the automatic reel, which for big fish is like an automatic assist to help you bring it in. Yeah. And it pulls him right back up to him. Then he just turns the sled around, opens the drag, and down the kid goes again.
Wonder what pound test you need to haul in a kid.
You got to weigh your kid.
And plus, you're pulling uphill and everything.
Yeah, I don't know. Pretty cool, though. Yep. Got to check that out on MontanaOutdoor.com.
It is so funny. The Riggercast this time around brought to you by Rocky Mountain Truck and Trailer. Back with Brett French, the outdoor editor of the Billings Gazette, in 30 seconds. Have a tax refund and want to reinvest back in...
Any angler can put bait on a lure, but good anglers know that catching fish requires more.
All right, Brett is locked into one. Once he's out, I'll get a hold of him.
Have a tax refund and want to reinvest back into the business? Rocky Mountain Truck and Trailer suggests the purchase of a new baseline equipment or dump trailer. Rocky Mountain Truck and Trailer is your local baseline dealer with inventory in stock for purchase today. For more information on the new baseline equipment and dump trailer, stop by Rocky Mountain Truck and Trailer, 5680 Expressway, Missoula, or call 406-549-4243. Baseline Trailers. Basics done best. In Livingston, be sure to shop Yellowstone Sporting Goods. They are Montana Outdoor approved for hunting and fishing, and we are back with more of the Outdoor Radio Show, Montana Style, with Brett French, the outdoor editor of the Billings Gazette. Hey, Brett, good morning.
Hello.
Good morning, crew.
I'll bet you that there's going to be a lot of conversation about this. One of the articles you shared.
There's already been.
Has there? Yeah, Brett
people brought it up to me already.
Yeah, Brett can back you up on that, I'm sure. The article you shared on MontanaOutdoor.com, I imagine being talked about all the landlocked state parcels and ways around them, figuratively and literally, I guess. I don't know. What all's going on there?
Talking about access.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys. It's HB 676 is introduced in the. It's moved through the House and now it's in the Senate, and it would allow, among many other things, it's a water bill mainly, but tucked in there is one little section that suggests that landlocked state lands be sold to the lessee, the agricultural lessee, if it's being used for grazing or farming. And DNRC, which is responsible for managing state lands, has identified about 1.25 million acres that would qualify possibly under this if it was passed, and that's contained in about 3,200 parcels spread across the state. And one of the things with the state lands is they are required to have, a competitive bid on them when they do sell. I mean, there's a process for disposing of state lands, but with these landlocked parcels and it only selling to a lessee, that wouldn't be the case. So there's some complication there. Plus, you think about it, and a landlocked parcel might not be accessible to the public, but what about the other neighbors that butt up against it? You might have it on two sides, but what about the folks that own on the other two sides? Are they not qualified to bid for it? So some questions there, but the main thing that people are thinking about is these raise money for the schools, and I think it's about 13 other organizations, including veterans, that the state's lands pay back into for these lease fees. But if they're sold, they will generate income too, sitting in a bank account, drawing interest. So there's some discussion about which is a better rate for this state. But there's, this is for public access folks. This is a concern that
big time, yeah.
The first step down a slippery slope into disposing of public lands.
Now, what have you heard as far as the governor on this? Is he suspected if it goes through the Senate, will he sign it, do you think? Or what have you heard there?
Yeah, that's a good point because the Gianforte administration has spoken out against the bill, as have the Montana Farm Bureau, the stock growers. So some big ag interests have spoke out against it, saying they want to see working land stay in working hands. So, that's a good question whether or not it would even be signed if it does make it through with that in it.
I will try to get a hold of the governor and see what his thoughts are. Maybe that's a thought for a podcast.
It looks like a really complicated parts
a lot of
all
opinions.
of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Debated.
Anything else going on in your outdoor world there, Brett?
Well, they had a report come out this week about the deropement or derailment up at Red Lodge Mountain that resulted in the fatal injuries to a Billings snowboarder. And apparently it was a big wind gust that just popped that cable that carries the chairs off of those pulleys that you see on the towers as you're riding up the lifts. And they call that a deropement or a derailment. That's the haul rope is what they call the cable.
Yeah.
And so that's what caused that incident. So that lift is still closed, preventing access pretty much to the upper mountain of Red Lodge. So hopefully they get that repaired and back up and running for folks as spring hits.
Yeah. It's a real unfortunate incident.
Yeah, prayers to the family of that snowboarder.
Brett French, the outdoor editor of the Billings Gazette. Thank you. We'll talk to you next week, Brett.
All right, take care.
All right. Brett. Fish on, everybody. Fish on, I say.
Fish on.
With Captain Matt McComb, Flathead Fish Finders. He is on our line.
Yeah.
Hey, good morning, Matt.
Let's reel him in.
Fish on, guys. What's going on?
Yeah.
Well, I got a quick question before you get right into your report, and that is for some of those really cool smaller lakes around up in the greater Kalispell and northwest Montana. Any of those opened up yet, or are they all still pretty froze up?
We're in between.
Meaning
no ice on the shores, so you can't get out on the ice. So give it another week, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
This week has been crazy up here. I put my snow tires on my wife's car 3 times and took them off three times.
Oh my gosh.
That's frustrating, isn't it?
I took the plow off the 4-wheeler twice this week. I put the ice fishing gear away, pulled it back out, then put it back in the storage.
Oh, man.
But it's been a crazy. We got another inch of snow right now.
So you're the one that's causing all this.
I was going to say,
Yeah.
it feels like you're taking responsibility for these winters coming back.
Jeez, when does a captain have time to fish, with all that stuff going on?
Just stop it,
I've
Matt.
only washed my truck 4 times this week. Come on, guys.
Now stop it, Matt. Stop it. You're creating all these problems. So how's the fishing up on Flathead? Where are you going to catch some of them biggins?
We're launching out of West Shore.
Okay.
Halfway down the lake, and been out twice this week. And I'll tell you what, it was great fishing. We've had a lot of wind this week, so you got to watch that wind, you guys. It's been nasty out there. But I've been picking up some really nice fish, pulling flatfish on the bottom, 120, 150 feet down by the islands, Cedar and Shelter Island. My other buddy's been fishing up on the north end by the mouth of the river. They've been doing pretty good. They're jigging for the Mac Day, so just gotta watch the wind, you guys. Just be careful out there. We've had 20, 30, 40 mile an hour winds the last couple of days, so just be careful. Be careful out there. Watch the weather report. Be safe. Stay on the west side of the lake if you can, because there's all west winds out there. But guys, got a great week coming out. We're supposed to be in like 65 this week coming up. So, want to get on the lake? You want to get on the lake with us at Flathead Fish Finders? Give us a call at 250-6246.
All right.
The boat's ready to go. We got ice in the cooler. Let's go.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
You got it, Captain Matt. We'll check in with you next week, too. How's that?
All right, guys. Have a safe week out there. Talk to you next week.
All right. Montana Club is helping us celebrate 27 years of the Montana Outdoor Radio Show by giving away a $27 gift card.
That'll buy you some chow.
Yes, sir. You can have a fabulous lunch or dinner at any of the Montana Club locations in Montana. And if you would like to win that $27 gift card, you call right now, 406-721-1290. But if you've won in the past 6 months, let other listeners have a chance to win that card. We got the database. We'll know. So just step back if you won something in the last 6 months. 406-721-1290. Back with that winner right after this.
Any angler can put bait on a lure, but good anglers know that catching fish requires more than just baiting your hook. At the Montana Club, we just don't serve you food. Any restaurant can do that. At the Montana Club, we serve you made-from-scratch entrees. That's why we call ourselves the Montana Club. Montana families keep coming back for our uncompromising cut-above USDA Choice and Prime certified Angus beef steaks for dinner. The Montana Club is something for everyone. Catch the flavor of the Montana Club in Missoula, Butte, Kalispell, Great Falls, and Billings, where they're always happy to see you and proud to serve you.
My goodness, the phones are just exploding again here. It's like everybody's got spring fever or something on the phone.
They're hungry.
Yes, let's see who's knocking on our door. Good morning. Welcome to the Montana Outdoor Radio Show. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Jeannie Rhodes, and I live in Missoula.
All right. Well, you get twice as many Montana Club locations to choose from as everybody else, don't you?
Yeah, 2 of them here.
Yes, I do.
Awesome. Well, congratulations, $27 gift card. I know you'll enjoy that. Let me put you on hold, and we'll get your mailing address, and Miguel will get that card sent out to you, okay?
And Jeannie,
okay, thank you.
Email me a picture of your meal. I want to see what you ate. I just want to see it.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah.
Take it.
Yeah.
The dog's saying those scraps are mine.
The dog sends stranger danger, and I don't blame it. We got Gene. Yeah.
Get away!
We'll be back with Neil Cote from Bite Me Flies right after this.
Weird man.
Attention anglers, when it comes to fishing, only one name stands above the rest: Warrior Boats. Built by fishermen for fishermen, Warrior Boats deliver unmatched stability, performance, and reliability in any waters. From tournament days to quiet mornings, Warrior Boats are designed to help you conquer the water with ease. Built tough and built right. Built for warriors like you. Find your ultimate fishing machine today at warriorboatsinc.com. Warrior Boats. Go farther, fish longer, and own the Montana Montana waters.
Kick off the season with a win. The Spring into Savings promotion from Bridgestone and Firestone makes it easy to save while you gear up for planting season. Visit Tire-Rama to take advantage of instant savings. $300 off all eligible Firestone 82 IF and VF radial tires and Bridgestone radials. $200 off all eligible non-82 radial Firestone tires when purchasing 2 or more, plus $25 off Destination Farm and Turf tires. Don't miss out. This offer is only available until May 31st. Terms, conditions, and limitations apply. For details, visit your local Tire-Rama.
River and open water fishing can be very productive this time of the year when you know what the fish are biting on. When you shop your Montana Outdoor approved sporting goods store, you get the best product, service, and advice. In Butte, shop Three Bears Alaska. In Helena, shop Capital Sports. In Lewistown, shop the Sports Center. And in Miles City, shop Red Rock Sporting Goods. They all have local knowledge and are Montana Outdoor approved for hunting and fishing.
When it comes to farming, ranching, or even fishing and hunting, you need a truck you can rely on. Even more, you need a buying experience that's hassle-free. Look no further than Missoula Chevrolet, locally owned and operated right here in Missoula, Montana. They offer one low price, plain and simple, always. With over 350 vehicles, including the tried and true Silverado light-duty and heavy-duty trucks, they are proud to be the Captain's Truck Center.
That's so true. I depend on the experts at Missoula Chevrolet to find me the perfect Chevy Silverado to get me where the fish are biting and the game can be hunted. I travel the entire state, and my 3/4-ton Silverado makes it easy to tow my fifth wheel and boat at the same time. And you can't beat the comfort of the interior. It's simple. I trust the non-commissioned experts at Missoula Chevrolet for all my truck needs.
Find out for yourself exactly what the captain is talking about. Find your next Chevy truck at Missoula Chevrolet. Together, let's drive at MissoulaChevrolet.com.
You're listening to the Captain and his crew.
Side effects may include upset stomach, headache, dry mouth, fatigue, insomnia, indigestion, sweating, constipation, dizziness, mild tremors, weakness, yawning, blurred vision, skin rash, sore throat, abdominal pain.
Welcome back to the Montana Outdoor Radio Show.
Hey now, in Lewistown, you be sure to shop the Sports Center. They are Montana Outdoor approved for hunting and fishing. We want to check in with Debbie at the Silos RV.
Springtime.
Canyon Ferry. Debbie, good morning.
Good morning, guys. How you doing today?
Oh, we're doing great. It's always good to have you on the radio. Are you spring optimistic? Are you eager and ready to go?
I am, actually. I am so ready. And I'm going to tell you, the fishermen are too.
Yeah.
The phone calls that I got, like, earlier in the week was, okay, how much ice is on the lake? Can I get my four-wheeler out there still? And I'm like, no, you can't. I'm sorry. And then they'd go, okay, can I get my boat out there yet?
Oh, man.
And I'm like,
I just need to get out there.
Yes. So it's just cracking me up.
Wow.
So right now, out there on Canyon Ferry, the whole south end of the lake is opened up.
Great.
Ooh,
And
okay.
yep. And if you're wanting to do a Titanic reenactment, now's the good time to do it. So that way you can, avoid the icebergs and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's
Yeah.
open water. You just got to navigate through it a little bit. That's all.
So
Exactly.
how
That's
many four-wheelers and side-by-sides were lost on Canyon Ferry this year? Did any go through that you know of?
Not that I know of,
good.
but I wasn't really keeping track.
Yeah.
There was one group of guys that was cracking me up. They were actually kind of, I guess they were using the icebergs to pull each other across the lake on their four-wheelers because they had waited too long to get off.
Oh,
the
no.
lake. Yeah, that was pretty funny watching that.
Oh, jeez.
Wow.
Stranded out there.
Oh, man.
Yep.
Yeah, that's kind of a Titanic thing going on right there. Wow.
Yep.
So, any predictions for spring walleye fishing on Canyon Ferry? Anybody talking about where's going to be the hot spot to first head out to?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Like I said, the last 2 weeks has was kind of iffy getting out there because the ice was so poor. Rumor has it the walleye might be starting their pre-spawning rituals. So a lot of people are really getting out there, wanting to get out there. They're wanting to get out there. So I don't know if it's going to be worms or mealybugs or red maggots or any of the artificial stuff that's going to lure those walleye in. But I got it all.
Good.
Okay.
All right.
You got it all sitting there. What's the phone number if folks want to get more info from you, Debbie?
406-266-3100.
All right. Debbie at the Silos
Thank you.
RV at Canyon Ferry. Thank you, Deb.
guys
Great job as
enjoy
always.
this beautiful weather.
All right, we'll do. You do the same.
Got to call her next week and see. You know.
Yeah.
You mentioned, Kokanee, that Garrett Osler had checked in from Hebgen Lake.
Yes, he says Hebgen ice is holding up well. 8 to 10 inches of clear hard ice, under 12 to 14 of white ice, 20 to 24 inches of total ice. And with those layers, he says your wheeled UTVs and four-wheelers are going to be nothing but trouble, so don't bring those.
All you're going to do is just be digging them out.
Yep,
All
exactly.
right. What do you got on the desk of downrigger?
Oh, he says fishing's good.
One of the things I want you to not forget, this happens all the time, is the deadline for getting your deer and elk permits. Captain brought this up at the beginning of the show, but that's April 1st.
Ooh, just around the corner.
Yeah. So make sure that you go online and get signed up for those, because that would be just a shame that you go, I wonder if, oh, crap, I forgot to do it. Yeah. So April 1, get on it.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Oh, I know something I was going to mention. On our local hunting and fishing show on Fridays, we had Jim Seal from Pheasants Forever. They've got their annual Five Valleys chapter of Pheasants Forever banquet in Missoula at the Hilton Garden Inn. That is a week from today, the 29th. Crowing hour begins at 4:30, and you don't want to miss crowing hour, I'm sure. Anyway, if you want ticket information for a single or a group, a table, whatever, Montana PF. That's MontanaPF.org, and you can find out more about that Pheasants Forever banquet. Back to wrap it up after this.
This is Brandon with Madhouse Cannabis Farms. Our winter jacket event was a heartwarming experience. It was overwhelming how many people appreciated them. So on behalf of Madhouse, thank you. The Madhouse family is proud to be part of our local community. Megan and I are passionate about our business and community support. With that, we've decided to roll out another event for spring. Stop in or call for more details. Madhouse Cannabis, embedded in community since 2010. For use 21 and older, keep out of reach children.
Seems everything costs more these days. Gas, groceries, and when's the last time you checked your wireless bill? Yikes. When it comes to big wireless, if you're staying, you may be overpaying. Here's how to get the same fast, reliable nationwide coverage without the big wireless bill. Switch to Consumer Cellular. Plans start at just $20 a month, and that's not a short-term promo. Our U.S.-based experts will get you switched and saving in about 20 minutes. Call 1-888-FREEDOM or visit consumercellular.com and start saving today. Plans include $5 credit for auto pay and e-billing.
Hey, somebody wrote "Wash Me" in the dirt on your car. If they really wanted to help, they would have written "Wash Me" at Happy Days Car Wash, featuring the most thorough car wash, including the undercarriage. And Happy Days crew members waiting to towel dry you at the end. Veteran and senior discounts every day. And free power vacuums with your wash, too. Write it down in the dirt on your car so you won't forget. Clean car, Happy Days Car Wash. On Brooks between Fairbridge Inn and Pizza Hut.
Hi, it's Scott the Painter. We all know about keeping up on the routine maintenance of our vehicles. But how often do you think about your home's preventative maintenance? So don't neglect it. Part of that routine care is interior and exterior paint. It also adds to the curb appeal and value of your investment. So if it's been more than 7 years since you had fresh paint applied, it's time. We've been helping people all over western Montana maintain their home's looks and value for over 26 years. That's Scott Arnold Painting at 381-8545.
Pick your Kubota orange at Big Sky Kubota. There's a Kubota for every job, every harvest, every task. Big Sky Kubota's large inventory includes Kubota tractors, Commander Series zero-turn mowers, utility vehicles, track loaders, excavators, and skid steers. Special low-rate Kubota finance offer. See dealer for details. Work with the local Kubota guys, John and Ben at Big Sky Kubota, 3 miles west of the Missoula Airport on Highway 10. And see lots of Kubota product at the Missoula Home and Garden Show, March 22nd and 23rd. Sponsored by Big Sky Kubota. Think orange.
Good morning, everybody. This is the Captain. Before we wrap up the Montana Outdoor Radio Show, I want to invite you to join us every Friday morning from our local fishing program, Catching the Big Ones, live on the banks of brooks at Paradise Falls. We'll help you get ready for a weekend of fishing with area reports and advice and try to make you a winner with our weekly trivia. Catching the Big Ones every Friday morning, 8 to 9, live from Paradise Falls on News Talk, KGVO AM 1290 and FM 98.3.
Now into the brook and fish for the trout. Dive right in and splash about. Trout, trout, pretty little trout. One more splash and come right out.
Thanks for joining us this morning on the Montana Outdoor Radio Show.
As we get close to wrapping up the show, but we could do 2 more hours, every bit as incredible as these two were. Thanks to we are energized by our Valor coffee.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
let's do it. Let's go another.
Love
2
that
hours.
Valor coffee.
We're
Listeners are
drinking
going,
the
oh hell no.
Campfire coffee this week. It's a Mexico dark roast campfire with a K, and it really is delicious.
That's good. Yeah, I've been really having fun with that.
And
this
so
morning.
Valor
Damn,
coffee is spelled VALLER. So
Right.
when you're looking it up at valorcoffee.com, you can spell it that way. They're from Lincoln, Montana, and they do a fabulous job.
Yeah. Go order some. It's good.
It's
Valor coffee. You got any parting thoughts for us down
Yeah, some of the other things that are coming up, since we were talking about the April 1 deadline for that, your Deer Bee, that's going to come up in June 1. So just things to put on your calendar. Also, bighorn sheep, May 1st. Bison, May 1st. Moose, May 1st. Mountain goats are May 1st. Antelope, June 1. So anyway, get your calendar on there. Do not miss your permit drawings.
Spring has sprung. It actually officially arrived at 3:01 a.m. our time Thursday. So, gosh, we're already into the second day of spring.
Yeah, I was up.
How
I
time-
celebrated it. Yeah.
Yeah. You and Verdell had a couple little
Yeah.
party horns and maybe
And he jumped around, barked a little. And
yeah. Then he bit you and it was over.
Yeah.
So. Thank you for listening. We really appreciate you, and we look forward to seeing you next Saturday, 6 to 8, here on the Montana Outdoor Radio Show.
Hello, this is Pastor Tom Lamons from Lighthouse Baptist Church. We are a church for the whole family because, well, we are a family. On your first visit to Lighthouse, you will experience inspiring music, helpful preaching, and a place where you will feel welcome. Come this Sunday and rebuild your faith with us as we make much of Jesus in Missoula. And I hope you can listen to my weekly message from 9 to 10 Sunday morning here on KGVO. Sunday services at 11 and 6. Lighthouse is at the top of Garrett. Just look for the cross.
Cardiovascular disease is the #1 killer of women.